What if I told you the biggest sign she's losing loyalty to you isn't in her phone, not in her texts, not even outside your relationship? It shows up right where you think everything is safe, in the bed. Most men ignore it. Some feel it but can't explain it, and a few only realize it when it's already too late. If you've ever felt a sudden emotional distance, confusion, or a strange shift in intimacy, this video might hit closer to home than you expect. Watch this carefully. Let's be clear about something first. This video is not here to make you insecure. It's here to make you aware. Because not every change means betrayal, but every change means something. And if you ignore the small signs today, they become big problems tomorrow. When intimacy loses emotional presence, you're physically close, but emotionally far. She's there, but her mind feels somewhere else. No eye contact, no natural connection, no warmth that you used to feel before. It starts feeling like a routine instead of a moment. And deep down, you notice it, but you try to ignore it. Here's the reality. When emotional connection fades, physical connection becomes empty. Because real intimacy is never just about the body. It's about presence, energy, and emotional involvement. She avoids meaningful connection after intimacy earlier. Moments like these brought you closer. You talked, laughed, connected. Now, she turns away, gets distracted, or creates distance immediately. No emotional bonding, no softness, no closeness. And this matters more than you think. Because it shows she's not just disconnecting physically, she's avoiding emotional vulnerability too. Sudden change without explanation. One of the biggest red flags is not the change, it's the silence behind the change. No explanation, no communication, no effort to make you understand. Everything just feels different. And when you ask, you hear things like, "I'm just tired, it's nothing, you're overthinking." But here's the truth. When someone values the relationship, they don't leave you confused. They communicate. Effort disappears from her side. Effort is the purest form of interest. If someone cares, it shows. Earlier, she showed affection. She initiated, she made you feel wanted. Now, it feels one-sided. You're the one trying, you're the one initiating, you're the one holding things together, and slowly, it drains you. Because relationships are not meant to feel like a one-person job. You feel more anxious than secure. This is the deepest sign. You don't feel peace anymore. Instead, you feel confused, restless, uncertain. You start questioning small things, overthinking situations, doubting your own instincts. And here's something important. When a relationship is right, it gives clarity. When something is wrong, it creates confusion. Your intuition doesn't lie. It reacts to patterns your mind hasn't fully processed yet. She becomes emotionally unavailable. This is where things get serious. She stops opening up, stops sharing, stops letting you in. You're physically close, but emotionally, she feels miles away. And no matter how much you try, you can't reach her the same way anymore. This is not just distance. This is disconnection. Now listen carefully. None of these signs alone prove that she is unfaithful. Let's not jump to conclusions, because these behaviors can also come from stress, emotional burnout, unresolved relationship issues, loss of attraction, or feeling unheard. But ignoring these signs is equally dangerous, because whether it's emotional distance or something deeper, the relationship is clearly asking for attention. What should you do? Most important part. 1. Control your emotions first. Your first reaction will be anger, fear, frustration, but reacting emotionally will only make things worse. Because when you attack, she defends or shuts down. Instead, stay calm, observe more, react less. 2. Communicate without blaming. Don't say, "You've changed. You don't care anymore." Say, "I feel like something is off between us, and I want to fix it." This changes everything. Because now it's not a fight, it's a conversation. 3. Rebuild connection outside the bedroom. Most people try to fix intimacy directly, but real connection is built outside first. Spend time together. Talk without distractions. Bring back emotional bonding. Because when emotional closeness returns, physical connection follows naturally. 4. Pay attention to actions, not words. Anyone can say everything is fine. But actions always reveal the truth. Consistency matters. Effort matters. Energy matters. Don't ignore patterns. 5. Respect yourself enough to face reality. This is the hardest step. If she's emotionally gone, if she's not willing to work on the relationship, you have to accept it. Because love without effort, connection without respect, and presence without emotion is not a real relationship anymore. 6. Focus on becoming stronger, not desperate. Never chase clarity from someone who is giving you confusion. Instead, build yourself, your confidence, your mindset, your purpose. Because when you become stronger, you stop tolerating what doesn't feel right. A relationship doesn't break in one moment. It breaks in small, silent disconnections. Moments that were ignored, feelings that were not expressed, changes that were never addressed. So don't be the person who realizes too late. Pay attention, communicate, and most importantly, value yourself enough to not settle for half-hearted connection. Now, I want you to be real with me. Have you ever felt this kind of emotional shift in your relationship? Or are you going through something like this right now, but haven't told anyone? Comment "aware" if this opened your eyes, or share your experience. I read every single comment. And if you want content that actually helps you understand relationships on a deeper level, make sure you subscribe right now, because the next video might explain exactly what you're going through.